Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
On May 29, 2023, Governor Sheriff Oborevwori was officially sworn into office as the executive governor of Delta State, alongside his deputy, MAMODE Onyeme. Since his inauguration, Governor Oborevwori has continued to steer the state on the path of growth and reform through his social contract with Deltans, otherwise known as the MORE Agenda, which stands for meaningful development, opportunities for all, realistic reforms, and enhanced peace and security. Over the past 2 years, the state has witnessed significant improvements through the execution of numerous projects and implementation of social and empowerment programs that are changing the fortunes of the people and bridging the infrastructure gap in the big heart state. In this special documentary, we'll bring you up to speed with the governor's transformative efforts in the past 2 years as he looks forward to the other half of his tenure.
See my Niger Delta, back on. I say, my Oborevwori, hello, my Niger Delta. Me, I love my Niger Delta. Come see my Niger Delta, back on.
Delta State, the big heart for love, was carved out of the defunct Bendel State on August 27, 1991, by the military government of General Ibrahim Babangida. With a population of over 7.8 million people, Delta State is the 12th most populous state in the country. The state, which covers an area of 17.697 square kilometers, is strategically located in Nigeria's oil-rich Niger Delta region. Synonymous with crude oil and gas, the state is home to several of the country's leading international oil companies, contributing immensely to Nigeria's economic fortunes. Delta State is, however, more than just a hydrocarbon hub. It is also richly endowed with fertile agricultural land, abundant marine resources, and a resilient, street-smart population that exudes an enviable cultural pride. Delta State is made up of numerous ethnic groups, which includes the Urhobos, Ijaws, Ishekiris, Isokos, and the Igbo-speaking Anyoma people, as well as other smaller indigenous groups. These groups share similar customs and traditions, which could be seen in their rich festivals, cuisines, marriage rites, and general communal lifestyles. It is also one place people from other ethnic groups from across the country proudly call home. In fact, many people often describe Delta as the state that mirrors Nigeria's rich ethnic diversity. Upon return of Nigeria to democratic rule in 1999, Chief James Onanefe Ibori was elected governor, serving from 1999 to 2007, before handing over to his maternal cousin, Dr. Emmanuel Udua, who equally served 2 terms between 2007 and 2015. Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa took the mantle in 2015 and served until 2023, when he handed over to the current governor, Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori, who was the immediate past Speaker of the State House of Assembly. Oborevwori was sworn into office as governor of Delta State for an initial term of 4 years on the 29th of May 2023, along with his deputy, MAMODE Onyeme. However, Governor Oborevwori, who was elected under the auspices of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), after defeating his closest rival of the All Progressives Congress (APC), Senator Oborevwori, in the 2023 governorship election in the state, would not serve out his first term under the PDP like all his predecessors, as he has now formally joined the country's ruling party, the All Progressives Congress (APC). upon assumption of office on May 29, 2023. Governor Oborevwori announced to Deltans that he would faithfully implement his social contract to the people, which he promised during his election campaigns. This social contract is encapsulated in the Oborevwori administration's development blueprint, known as the MORE Agenda, which stands for Meaningful Development, Opportunities for All, Realistic Reforms, and Enhanced Peace and Security. Last week, May 29, 2025, as the Oborevwori administration rolled out the drums to celebrate 2 years in office, it was celebrating the successful and faithful implementation of the MORE Agenda. So far, the MORE mantra has translated to more of all the dividends of democracy for the people of Delta State. The last 2 years have witnessed more infrastructure, more jobs, more empowerment, more access to education and healthcare, just to mention a few. To demonstrate his desire to construct infrastructure around the entire state, Governor Oborevwori has been on a mission to complete all the projects left uncompleted by the 3 past governors of Delta State, while also initiating new ones. Earlier in the year, during an executive council meeting, Governor Oborevwori approved the construction of about 75 new projects across all 25 local government areas in one sitting, worth around 275 billion, a feat that is unprecedented in the annals of Delta State.
In the course of the approvals that were given, His Excellency, through his own ability to question certain rates and not take whatever is thrown at him, has been able to bring to bear his ability to manage funds.
Interestingly, all these projects are being funded with 40% upfront payments so as to ensure prompt commencement and completion of the projects. Even more remarkable is the fact that Governor Oborevwori is embarking on all these projects without borrowing from any source to fund these projects. One of the major undertakings of this administration in infrastructure remains the ongoing construction of 3 flyover bridges at NRN Junction, PTI Junction, and DSC Roundabout, as well as road expansions in the Warri area of the state. The over 75 billion naira project being handled by the construction giant Julius Berger Nigeria PLC, when completed, will ease traffic congestion and stimulate socio-economic activities, as well as change the face of Warri and its environs in fulfillment of the inaugural day promise of the governor when he said he would give Warri and its environs a facelift. Nationally recognized as a champion of continuity in governance, Governor Oborevwori is indeed towing a different path when it comes to the ugly tradition of new administrations abandoning projects started by their predecessors. For the governor, all projects either inherited or started by his administration must be given equal attention and completed so as to justify the funds invested in them while adding value to the state. Some of the inherited projects he has completed and are currently in use by the people include the Oborevwori Road, connecting Isoko North and Ughelli North local government areas, the Okpanam Ibuzo Bypass Road, the Delta State High Court Complex, and many others. He has completed and delivered the Oborevwori Road in Isoko South and the administrative block and facilities at Delta State University of Science and Technology, Ozoro, and Denis Osadegbe University, Anwai, Asaba, to mention just a few.
I love my Niger Delta. Come see my Niger Delta. Back come, I say, my
while works are ongoing on many others, such as the Trans-Warri Ode Shekiri Road and bridges in Warri South local government area of the state. The 20.95-kilometer road was first awarded back in 2006 by the administration of Governor Ibori, with 24 bridges, including a 700-meter bridge over the Warri River to connect about 10 riverine communities. The dualization of the all-important Ughelli-Asaba Road, awarded by the Governor Uduaghan's administration, which had experienced fits and starts for so many years, is now receiving the accelerated attention it truly deserves and will soon be completed. The Beneku Bridge project, initiated by Governor Ifeanyi Okowa's administration to connect several communities across Ndokwa East and West local government areas, has been completed by the Oborevwori administration, while the 46-kilometer Ohoro-Bomadi Road, linking 5 local government areas, is currently undergoing construction. The 6-lane Asaba Waterfront Access Road is also receiving accelerated attention from the governor. The governor does not just award these projects and sits back. He ensures that after funding, the job meets the standards and specifications of the contract. Often described as a project engineer by experience, Governor Oborevwori personally supervises the state projects and initiative that has kept contractors on their toes, leading to value for money and speedy completion of these projects. During several scheduled and unscheduled project visits, the governor discovered a number of shoddy jobs with those projects. In those cases, he instantly scolded the contractors involved as well as government staff involved in delivering such substandard jobs.
This is not an excuse, man. Look at it. There's no concrete. This is what you did. You see, this is wickedness. This is wickedness. This is wickedness. And you supervise this job. This is wickedness. Not even sharp sand. Look at it now.
Just recently, the governor supervised some ongoing projects, including the Ayakoromo Bridge across the Focados River, the Egbo-Ide Link Road connecting Ughelli South and Burutu local government areas, and the 5.7-kilometer Olomoro-Igbide Road, connecting several oil-producing communities in Isoko South local government area.
These roads are awarded September last year to serve the people of Olomoro-Igbide. They have been suffering about this for a very, very long time. I've looked at the work is good. My only two observation, which I just told the civil engineer now, that what they ought to do, instead of removing the asphalt, they will clarify it and use it as a base before they even put in the stone base.
Meanwhile, Governor Oborevwori has also introduced the whistleblower policy to report shoddy projects, reinforcing his zero-tolerance stance on substandard delivery.
I have a whistleblowing line, so which is, I'm not managing it. It's with me. Sometimes I call people on that whistleblowing.
Deltans across various communities in the state who are now enjoying the dividends and benefits of the many projects executed in the areas are full of appreciation for Governor Sheriff Oborevwori. They say these projects are indeed transforming their lives and boosting socio-economic activities across the state.
To be sincere and kindly, I am personally grateful and we appreciate what is doing. I wish these things going on around the state, it will excel in the next election.
From Mazda Junction to Oretu there, we will spend more than 3 hours because of the bad road. And we lost many of our brothers there because of bad road again. But when God bring a Messiah for us, we see that the road has been done. And God should keep him all through. Nothing will harm him. We pray for good for the governor And the governor, since he's done the job he's doing, God will empower him because we like him.
The state government is also empowering and supporting households and businesses in the state, especially small and medium-scale enterprises, through its numerous social interventions. Some of these interventions include the Delta COVID-19 Action Recovery and Economic Stimulus D-CARES program, which is positively impacting over 247,000 Deltans through various forms of economic and livelihood support. In addition, the state's More Grant scheme has extended direct financial support and empowerment packages to more than 5,426 business owners and low-income earners in the state. The Bees Up Empowerment Program is another milestone initiative that has empowered 2,000 small and medium-scale enterprises, enhancing economic participation and stimulating local entrepreneurship across the state. Governor Oborevwori has also introduced the Widows Welfare Scheme, under which 10,000 widows now receive a monthly stipend of 15,000 naira. Governor Oborevwori's administration is also providing free healthcare services for women and children under the age of 5, ensuring that vulnerable groups receive the medical attention they need without financial burden. Beneficiaries of some of these and other support programs in the state are happy for the gesture and are also fired up to contribute to the economy of the state.
I'm happy that the governor has listened to the yearning of Deltans. I thank him for empowering us to do our business more.
This program has really impacted so many people. It has given us at least relief to some women in the rural area. It has made our business to progress. So I want to really thank you for bringing this program to this Delta State.
I'm proud of Delta State and I'm proud of our governor. And I pray that God should continue to guide him, strengthen him, give him more wisdom and knowledge to continue to do more as he has done.
Meanwhile, the governor was among the first in Nigeria to implement a minimum wage of 77,500 naira for civil servants in the state, significantly exceeding the national benchmark of 70,000 naira. This bold step has not only demonstrated his responsiveness to the current economic realities, but also set a progressive tone for labor relations within the state. In further demonstration of his dedication to improving the standard of living for government employees, the governor recently approved the Consolidated Legislative Salary Structure CONLES for staff of the Delta State House of Assembly, thereby aligning their remuneration with national standards and ensuring enhanced motivation and productivity. Custodians of the traditional institution in Delta State in separate instances continue to hail the governor and his administration for delivering what they say is purpose-driven governance that is bettering the lots of their peoples.
He's done so very well, and he has empowered, he has come up with different empowerment programs, the D-CARES program, and then of course, Bees Up. Those are programs that have been put up together to empower young Deltans.
My happiness is that Delta is now moving in a different direction where projects started by predecessors are not abandoned. Within the past 1 year or so, the place has been transformed. Transformed for peace, transformed for development. Investors are gradually moving into this area that was no-go area before.
It's a leader that knows the right thing to do at the right time, goes round to the 25 local government, doing development all around to make sure the people also feel his governance.
And for him to have put in so much in that health contributory commission, I have to commend him. Because with that scheme, most of our people in the villages, especially where you don't have primary health centers, could have a health program that will take care of their health on a platter of gold.
Since His Excellency came in, I don't think we have had any security situation in this state. And that in itself is something that we cannot take for granted. Because if there is no peace, for all his good intentions, you don't have a solid foundation to begin to do anything.
You go around Warri, you see a lot of roads have been done. Unfortunately, we were part of those who benefited from this road construction. So we are grateful. We are so grateful, like Mowo Road, Ope Road, that we have seen for over 20, 30 years that was not done. This governor has turned those places around.
The strides and financial discipline of the governor piqued him for several honors and recognitions, both from within the state and on the national stage. These include the New Telegraph Infrastructure Governor of the Year and Vanguard Newspaper's Governor of the Year for Good Governance and Transformative Leadership, and the Infrastructure Governor of the Year 2024 by This Day and Arise News.
Governor of Delta State, I've heard so much about your activities, and I had the pleasure of speaking with you on the telephone some time ago. I have the greatest pleasure in presenting this award to you.
Meanwhile, just a few weeks back, Governor Oborevwori broke the 26-year dominance of the grab on Delta State by joining the APC, along with the members of his cabinet and other party leaders and political office holders in the state. Vice President of Nigeria, Senator Kashim Shettima, alongside the national leadership of the APC, welcomed Oborevwori and his team into the APC at a ceremony in Asaba, the state capital. While the defection was greeted by an avalanche of reactions, many of the governor's supporters say they believed that the realignment would unlock greater opportunities for Delta State through stronger ties with the federal government.
The governor will bring more federal presence. The governor will have more rapport with the president like never before. And the governor will also connect Delta State more with viable projects.
The governor is a man that we so much believe on. We believe in his ability to take decisions that will be of benefit to the state and its people. So when you are following a leader and you trust his judgment, if he takes a decision of this nature, you will understand that he may have factored in all necessary variables. So we are happy. The governor has taken a decision to align with the center, and we have all decided to queue behind him.
No doubt, the governor has continued to champion people-centered governance, ensuring that development projects reach every nook and cranny of the state, regardless of ethnic or partisan divides. His numerous achievements in just 2 years are a clear demonstration of a more prosperous and developed Delta State. With 2 years still left in Governor Oborevwori's tenure, one can only imagine how far-reaching the transformation will be by the end of his administration, especially if the current momentum is sustained. For many watchers of events in the state, Delta State may just well emerge as a model for subnational development in Nigeria, and Governor Oborevwori's name may be etched in the annals of history as a leader who redefined governance through pragmatism, unity, and foresight.
Inside the Niger Delta,